Welcome to MXGP 2020. This is the next game in the list. We got 21, and then we got 2 and 1 next. The next two, obviously, this one and 21 are really similar. If the same at all, or even different at all. Besides maybe the track list, maybe that's about it. Let's be Mitchell Harrison of the MX2 class, and I need to check. And difficulty, we can turn that to hard, but how do I do this again? There we go. What is the minimum? 15-minute race? I might do it because 3 races is about the same amount of time anyways. We'll do hard. I'll just keep the same physics on, might as well. I don't really care. I don't think I've ever actually played this game as much as 21. So, if I do feel any differences, then I know for sure it's a difference compared to 21. Also, I like this too. This is kind of cool. It reminds me of like NASCAR 15 or like the Utechnic games where you can flip the little key chain thing in the menu when you're going to a track. That's pretty cool to me if I say so myself. But yeah, I don't have a lot of hours or even really any. I think I have like at least a couple hours on this game compared. Yeah, I have a couple hours on this game. I played Pro for more hours, 3 obviously for more hours than all of them. And then we played, I think 21 more than I played 28. And then 2, I actually think was more than everyone, but I'm not really getting into that before we get to that. I don't know if you get it. This is the first one with the new physics, the like additional physics. I gotta turn this down before we get going so that I don't have to worry about getting overdone by the audio. And I think in this game, the audio is just a little muffled on the bikes, if I remember correctly. They're definitely different. They weren't more, like, high-pitched. They were kind of more subtle, as I just absolutely took out whoever that was. Oh, this is the game with those ruts that you could actually... Like, the grip in this game is actually pretty good. They fixed the grip from 2019. And they added these inside berms because they knew the traction wasn't going to do anything. I had just some weird stuff right there. I don't know. I don't like these games as much as like 3 and Pro. These 2 games are just, they have their wonkiness to it. Like they might have like cool physics, but I don't know, they're not the best, in my opinion. Like, I don't... There's something to it where it's just... They have this weird speed wobble effect if you like, come off of a jump wrong or if you come off a corner wrong. It really annoys me. Because sometimes if you don't, you know, account for it, you just crash. There's no coming back from it. And it really annoys me because it's like, how am I supposed to counter that while it doesn't happen in real life? I was like, okay, well now I know how to cut there. Because I'm like scared I'm going to make it loop out. Because I know how this game's physics are. Because I played 21 in that championship thing that I did where I did the 25 season. Which I actually was surprised I was even able to do most of the races from that season. Because I thought for sure it was going to change a lot, but it didn't change that much. I also don't want to like put the bike down, but sometimes I forget that I don't think these games you can really do that compared to like 2019 Pro and obviously 3. Because you can definitely do it in Pro. Because if you ever rail a berm on Pro, like you would in GP3, then you would just get knocked over and just fall over and the bike will just fall. And then in 3, if you go to like Glen Helen or some with those berms on the last couple of corners. If you go in with track with that, or just Glen Helen, if you go too far, if you lean too far over, then you're going to crash as well. Which, that makes a little more sense, because you are, like, actually, like, leaning pretty far down. While this, or like Pro in 2019, you're not really falling over as much. I think if this game did have runs, it would feel a lot better. Like MXGP 3 laps. It definitely would feel a lot better. Out of the way, bud. I haven't really put any whips or scrubs, or thrown whips or scrubs, because I never really cared for this system of like, oh, we have free whips and scrubs, because it's not really cool. You can't really tweak them in a way that, like in MX vs ATV's free whips, where it's actually free whips. Like every game in that game, and every game in that series has some sort of, like, you can tweak them in a way, besides maybe Untamed, but every other game you can really tweak them. Well, the milestone games have always been behind. Even in 25, these games, this engine from Supercross 3, it's never been good enough, in my opinion. The very, like, long, really overdone whips, they just don't look as good. They also just don't feel good. Like, those little movements look pretty good. When you get into the whole scriptedness of it, it just does not look good at all. Because I feel like there's like a certain threshold that this game has with the animation part of it, where if you go to a certain threshold, it kind of moves more into an animation than it is freeness. Oh, that was the last lap? I thought we still had one more. It could be a make or break after that. Okay, we're February, in the 3. Why are we so laggy? Oh my lord. What went on there? We're not on PC, we're on Xbox One. This game came out on Xbox One. And it should be optimized for Xbox One. In 21 I would understand a little bit about what is going on right now. Maybe we just gotta keep racing to see what happens. Oh my god. This is a sand track and it should be like really slow if I remember correctly, like, because they're dogging the sand the whole time. But why are we so laggy? Is this game also poorly optimized? Am I onto something about this game not feeling great? Are we lagging, or am I, okay, like right now, am I lagging, or are we just the speed? It feels like the times are going correctly, but like my riding just feels slow motion. Hold on. Is there any like graphical options? Image? I don't know, does that do anything? HUD? No, it's Xbox, I can't really do much graphics wise to help. Oh my lord. Was this a problem in this game? Was the game also just poorly optimized? Because I know it's not my Xbox overheating, because it literally is out in the open. It has all air, and it's not backed up against anything, so it has perfect airflow. Also, I just turned it on for this video, and I've only been on for 15 minutes, now like 17, so I don't know why this game's lagging, because I've been on like 30 minutes with MX 2019, so I don't know why this is so laggy. But let's try to get back to the race, because I think the time is actually going regular pace, so if anything we'll be doing less laps than what we would originally be doing. It feels like that at least. We're not doing too bad in this race compared to the last one. Maybe it's because we're racing in slow motion. I can actually pick my fights better, and I also pick my like moments, like this. Yeah, so we're going in a different direction than what usually would be on this track. So it was like around 2019 when it got changed directions. If I don't make another mistake, I can get around Hurling too. I'm starting to get used to this chugginess, so if it starts speeding up again, I'm gonna be kind of pissed, because it feels like I'm doing better. Yeah, no, because we did Lamel in the, Lamel in the MXGP 21-25 season, and it was never this bad, so it must just been this game. Because I don't think it's the sound. Because it would still feel like you're in 60 FPS, but you're just a little slow, you know? If you went... Oh my god. If you went like in 24, MXGP 24, and you did, let's say, the next 2 years, maybe 1 year wouldn't be like full price video game, but if the next year there's like a lot of changes, a lot of track changes, a lot of rider changes and stuff like that, you could do about maybe like they used to full price where it's like 40 bucks. I feel like that would be kind of reasonable. It's not full priced, it's more of old full price, which a lot of people would like nowadays. And I would like nowadays too, because I could actually be able to buy a game now, but instead of having to worry about an $80 game price. That's why I'm not playing GTA 6. I don't think I'm ever going to play GTA 6. I think my controller drift almost killed me, because I think this controller just has a little bit. And it's getting worse by the minute, actually, now I'm thinking about it. Oh my god. Here and there, the controller is bugging. That might be too much. What? Are you serious? We weren't even close to the flagger there. We haven't got our lead taken back up, so we're good with that at least. Okay, we kind of just rammed the banners there. That's okay, I guess. God, this has been Chuckington. Yeah, no, it's been okay. The time was not different. Or was not doing the right amount of time. It was actually going slower. It's crazy. Use the boards. Alright. Maybe we can get a good lap. I don't know. This doesn't seem fast at all whatsoever. It might be faster, but not as fast as what we could have been. Seems similar as a lap before, but just barely slower. Like, just slow enough to not be as my full potential, I would say. Come on. Oh, yeah, no, we're not getting that. Okay, well, we won. That's all I really wanted for that last race. This game's weird. I don't like it. It's better than 2019 because of the grip and you can actually rail berms, but it's weird in the feeling, and also because that race in particular was just so damn laggy for no absolute reason. I don't know why. But that way for MXGP 2020, we're just gonna go on the MXGP 2021 and hopefully have a better time there, because this game is kind of just, I either don't remember it being like this, or just trash. I mean, I can show you this real quick before we exit out the video. Oh, wow. I didn't even get the guy, like, standing there. That's crazy.